On July 8, 2007, from approximately 1:25 a.m. to 3 o'clock a.m., Sam Baity performed an interview with Roger Lee Baker Jr., in which he indicated in a Jackson-Deno hearing held the day of trial, April 8, 2008, there was a recorded confession that was made by Roger Lee Baker Jr. We will show you evidence that indicates that Sam Baity fabricated a confession and that there was no recorded confession, using his own words. Judge Bobby Peters asked Mark Post, the prosecutor for the state, "But you're not calling this a confession?" Mark Post responded, "I think it's a confession. Yes, sir, full confession." It is important to note that the court should be asking Sam Baity this, so why is Mark Post, the prosecutor, testifying about this being a confession? Sam Baity was then asked by prosecutor Mark Post, "And you began to record the conversation later on in the interview?" Sam Baity responded, "Yes, he gave me a statement, and at some point I wanted to audio record the statement." Sam Baity indicated in his court testimony that he, meaning Roger Lee Baker Jr., changed a portion of his statement from, at one point in the non-audio recorded statement, he indicated that he had killed Mr. Ellison, was glad he killed Mr. Ellison, and would do it again given the opportunity. Once the audio recorder came on, he declined to make that statement. Not only was this a complete lie and an act of perjury by Sam Baity, but Roger's attorney, John Wilson, refused to object to the entrance of this audio for violating his own discovery request, and that this audio was never presented to John Wilson, and he was never able to have it authenticated. Mark Post, the prosecutor for the state, stated in the Jackson-Deno hearing, "Your Honor, if the court thinks it necessary, I can of course play a portion of the audio tape, which would tend to indicate the defendant's similar demeanor during the conversations with Special Agent Baity." Mark Post also indicated, "I'm probably not going to play the whole thing, Judge." Sam Baity indicated that the copy of the interview was on a CD containing a copy of the original interview audio recording. It's an exact copy. There's no alteration. Mark Post, the prosecutor for the state, stated, "Of course, this is the audio taped portion only of the conversation, but I'll play it for Your Honor at this time with the court's permission, or at least a portion of it." Sam Baity also indicated in his court testimony on the second day of trial, April 9, 2008, "Well, during the initial part of the interview, Mr. Baker admitted to shooting and killing Calvin Ellison. After going through that with him and getting what I thought was a fairly detailed statement, I wanted to document it on an audio recording." Additionally, Sam Baity was asked by Mark Post, "Was there anything that the defendant said that was not recorded or not repeated during your audio tape portion of the interview?" Sam Baity stated under oath on April 9, 2008, "Actually, there was a couple of things that he did not repeat. He had told me earlier that he had suffered from panic attacks, and he did not know how many times he had fired the pistol. And then he also stated that he was glad that he had killed Calvin Ellison and in fact would do it again." Stay tuned for part 3 to Baity the Hook.